Om Shanti. Always maintain the awareness that I am an instrument to bend, to mend, to build, to construct. For that it is important to be humble, always maintain your own positive attitude. So that all the reasons, all the problems can get solved in a positive way. Thoughts will emerge, positive solutions. It will bring positive transformation. Keep reminding yourself during the day that I have to be constructive. Om Shanti.
हसरत है हमारी बाबा कर दो वो पूरी आके मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके
समय परमान इस नए वर्ष में सभी को विशेष ये लक्ष्य रखना है कि जो भी ज्ञान के खजाने प्राप्त है समय है संकल्प है गुण है ज्ञान है शक्तियां है सबसे बड़ा खजाना संकल्प है श्रेष्ठ संकल्प शुद्ध संकल्प इन सभी खजानों को हर रोज सफल करना है खूब बांटो दादा के बच्चे मास्टर दादा बनो खूब बांटो इस वर्ष की विशेषता सदा कायम रखना, सफल करना है और सफलता है। सभी कहते भी हो ना, सफलता हमारा जन्म सिद्ध अधिकार है, अधिकार है। सफल करो और सफलता प्राप्त करो। कोई भी कार्य करो, कोई न कोई खजाना सफल करते जाओ और सफलता का अनुभव करते जाओ। सोचो, सफलता का अधिकार आप ब्रह्मात्माओं के समय और किसका अधिकार हो सकता है? क्यों? क्योंकि बाप ने आपको सफलता भाव का वरदान दिए। बाप दादा सदा कहते हैं कि एक एक ब्रह्मांड आत्मा सफलता का सितारा है, सफलता स्वरूप।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. With the feeling of being an instrument and being humble, construct the new world. Become humble, not delicate. Souls who have humility in their heart will change excuses or problems into positive solutions. Their face will never show signs of weakness or of being delicate. Therefore, become humble, not delicate. Those who are the fruit of water are delicate. It shouldn't be that as soon as you sprinkle water on them, they flow away or wilt. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to our Vikti Parivar. Today's day 5 with the feeling of being an instrument, being humble, construct the new world. Today's topic, become humble, not delicate. Now we will
Om Shanti. Everyone is okay. Everyone is well. Yes. Avyakti Parivar. Everyone is okay. Sign of a good student is to do homework. When a student comes home, a child comes home, first thing parents will ask, how much homework you got? Have you finished homework? So Baba also keeps reminding us, keep asking us, are you doing homework? Should I ask you to raise hand? To please Baba, how much effort is put in to select the points a Vyakti signal per day. They search the Murlis, they search the topic, then they have to post it and we have to get it. All that what Baba invests on all of us. So we have to be worthy of being a good child and a good student. And I'm sure each one of you can ask your own heart. Baba is pleased with me not because of service, but because I am a good student. And also what one should be, the transformation can only happen if daily I add something to my awareness. So it's a different attitude, different awareness every day. And actually it is every hour. Otherwise, same attitude, same behaviors, same reactions, same feelings on the face, not much change because of lack of doing homework. Homework is the practice. And that practice and awareness is what makes us not only stable, but we are moving forward. Just to be okay is not enough these days, right? But constantly moving forward, progressing every day. Like in the clock, every moment is a different moment. Scenes of drama, all different every time. So we cannot be same, right? If we are same, then it could be difficult, it could be obstacle, it could be something or other. And if we do not do it regularly, it doesn't become our habit or sanskar. So this morning I was realizing how important it is to be an obedient child and a student, to start the day, Amrit Vela, with the homework practice. And this is respect to Baba and to our teacher, the effort they make for us, that we should get our homework. And as much we think of what I have to do as homework, there is natural love, respect, and remembrance of Baba in the heart all day. You don't have to make much effort. Effort is to stay in that practice, that is homework. So then every day when we in the evening, When we revise, we listen, we reflect on that. You would have had many big and small experiences during day that because I maintain what Baba asked me, that stage, then all the saints of drama, they proved to be beneficial. And my faith in drama and trust in Baba keeps increasing every moment. One time, Baba was sitting with us, Brahma Baba, and we were many good teachers. And Baba asked us, what's your percentage of faith? So we were said 100%, because we thought, if we have renounced, if we have come, it can't be less, right? Baba said no. So I said, okay, how much? Baba said, it's 70%. And we start thinking, like if you are careless, if you are not, doing maximum kind of attentive purusharas or pay attention to our efforts. And lot of, even we might call it use of thoughts, but waste of thought. 40% that day Baba said is wastage. And I realize it. And they waste mine also sometimes. Why so much? Why so much thoughts? There are certain things are very clear, factually, truly, according to drama. Just keep moving on, right? Full stop doesn't mean stop, right? Full stop means what is next. But something full stop means full stop. Stop fully. No. Change it. Next. What is next? What is next? Keep moving forward. But today also Baba in the Murli said, now if you are using every thought in a worthwhile way, success is your birthright. You will be successful. And some say we are successful anyway. Baba says, no, two things. One is use every thought in worthwhile way and use the blessings of success from Baba so that you are constantly successful, which is, I think, very, very important. Be humble, not delicate. Delicate is very sensitive person. If you have to say something, you have to think 10 times because you don't know what could be the reaction. That's called delicate. Majority of souls are delicate. You will say why? Because quickly reaction comes, disappointment comes, frustration could come, lack of security. If there is 100% faith in Baba, let's say I'm doing some service, there is someone who start doing, I said, so good, right? But some might feel, but then what about me? And I know Baba is going to give me higher one, right? At least my whole life I knew what next will be bigger, right? But if I don't let go what I'm doing, it's not I have to leave it, but also I always feel more people learn, more people do. So it's like making others like you, that trust in others. So always, as Baba said, not be delicate. Whatever kind of water that is circumstances come, stay positive, find the answers, right solutions, and constantly be successful. So that's our homework for tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, everyone. Om Shanti, Didi.
Om Shanti.
So, your emphasis on being a good student. And today, Baba was also talking about study regularly. If you study regularly, all of these things happen. So, a good student, of course, to do the object signals homework, but also what else would be a good student?
Regular and punctual, in study in the morning. And even because of certain reason, you're not near center, but I know in a Vyakti Parivar, Murli in the morning, one of the condition is that you have to sit at the right time. You have to sit in your white clothes. You have to have your badge, as if you are sitting in the classroom in front of Baba, not with a cup of tea and sitting anywhere, or I am making something for breakfast. And because that's how many of them listen, Murli. Oh, have you read? Oh, I read it in the train. Reading Murli is different. Studying Murli is different. And for me, reading is one thing, but listening Murli has a big impact. So after Amrit Vela, or sometimes even little before, I turn on Telegram Hindi Murli and I listen it properly. And I said, I have to start with jewels of knowledge. And then there is Murli time, right, in every center. Then listen to one of the, wherever you are connected. And then also, whatever you find is something need to have more attention, then make notes, right? Revise it also.
Revise, right.
Yeah. And then by the afternoon, I find it's not, you remember a lot, right? So again, around 4:30, at least for me, I again turn on Hindi Murli and listen. And so study. And then before sleeping, of course, we have a Vyakti Parivar, so we are studying in a way. So be consistent whole day.
Right. So, Didi, you said if you're not able to connect to a center, if you're not able to go to a center, how far do you think? I remember when I first came into Gyan and I asked you a question about, how do you stay in Gyan? And you said you go to Murli every day. That's what you said. And at that time, we didn't have any options. So you just went to Murli every day. It didn't matter where you lived, you went to Murli every day. And at that time, I used to hear stories, and even now you hear stories in India where some of the mothers take 2 buses, go to Murli. They're such good students. Like I heard this one mother, she was going through chemo and she used to come and sit at the back. I saw her sit at the back, and listen to the Murli. And so I feel we here are not making that kind of effort. And I feel we are giving too many excuses to people. Oh, if you're not close to the center, what is close to the center? Half an hour, 1 hour is close to the center. Why are we not encouraging souls to go to the center and listen to the Murli?
What should I say? Yeah. Half an hour drive or walk? No, they see, one is used to do it, right? One is how we do it at present, right?
But why do we need to change?
I'm giving example that there are some in Harmony House, I think they had been coming for 20, 25 years. Now their age is such they cannot drive, right? They look for the ride. But then also coming to Harmony House means at least $18, $20. because they have two tolls to pay some areas. And that time they had income, they had salary. And so then we say, okay, at least come twice, Thursday and Sunday, if not every morning. But I think what has happened with the Zoom, everyone has become very comfortable to sit at home and turn on Zoom. So it was a blessing, but sometimes I find we are not using that blessing in a proper way. So it seems like, you are a student in a good university, right? So you have to be there, right? There are two people of same degrees. One has done a private tuition by email and got the degree. Other one went to university. You see their personality. You will know who has gone to university because there is some discipline, interaction, relationships. Everything is when you are with the people, right? Not sitting at home. It like someone said, oh, I got number one in the race. I said, how many were in the race? He said, I was alone. So that is how I see that those who think, oh, I'm making a lot of effort. Do you go to center? Are you doing some service? Oh, no. So I think that people have to realize that little extra effort will bring extra bonus. Little extra effort is sacrifice where Baba can give you more, right? Even like what I find with a Vyakti Parivar, if it was not every evening, I shouldn't say it, but I would have been maybe happy. But I knew that some sacrifice, somewhere for seva, you have to be ever ready, you have to do it. So same is whether going to center or something, how consistent one can be.
Right.
Yeah, I give example of making bhog, right? There are some souls, they make bhog on Sundays. 28 years this soul had been making bhog every Sunday. And they come 1.5 hour drive and make bhog. But recently she had knee surgery in both knees or one. So she can't stand. I'm just giving example. But as soon as she got well, she said, can I get a stool? I can sit and make bhog. But what she felt that whatever she could do through the body, let's do it, because tomorrow you might not be able to do it all.
Right.
So whether it is seva, service, or whether it is study, I tell many young ones, I said, today you don't go. Tomorrow you might not be able to go. Then what you will do? When I look at myself, I tell everyone, I love to do that, but I can't physically. But you all are so young. Why are you sitting at home? You go and do. So I think we have to value.
Right.
Yeah.
Didi, sometimes I feel that people also mistake some directions that you give to, like you were saying, like it's $18 to go to Harmony House in New York, but in 99% of the places there is no toll. New York has toll. There's no toll in anywhere in, I mean, there are toll roads, but you can take roads that don't have toll in Tampa or other cities. It's like they're not that, difficult to get to, or there's not that much money it takes to get to it. But still, because you say that, because it takes so much money to get to Harmony House, we are saying this, but then they take it for themselves. They'll use it as an excuse and say, oh, I'm not going to do it because Mohini Didi said it was okay to not do it.
Even if people say that this is what Mohini Didi said, but they have to get marks, right?
Right.
And
right.
God is their teacher. I am not the one who is going to give marks. I just gave example. And if one doesn't want to do, one can say because Mohini Didi said it, but it's their fortune. If they do it, their capacity, their fortune, their numbers will grow, right? I won't lose anything, right? So I think I would never say, because Dadi Janki said you shouldn't do that. I would say as long as I can do whatever I am supposed to do, I should be doing it. Because that commitment and the sacrifice involved brings lot of not only blessings, but lot of benefits.
Right.
So
Right.
what you think that in temple every morning, how many come for morning?
No, not many.
So is it because you think what I am saying?
No, definitely not, Didi. Definitely
Okay,
not.
so what I want to say, that everyone should keep aim to go every day to the center to listen morely, right?
Right. Right. That is the highest. Like today, when Baba was saying, I felt a couple of times that Baba was saying, if you don't do this highest thing, then your status is not the same. It's not going to be like you were saying, the university student that went to university every day is not going to be the same as someone who's just did it online. It's not the same.
This time when I was in Shantivan, a group of souls of 24 came from a center in USA. And they all were Zoom students, like they did course and different places. They didn't even take proper drishti, or they didn't even know what to do. So I was surprised, and then I thought maybe I'm meeting them on the way. Then there was a class, I was there giving class, and they had to meet me. They couldn't sit properly. They didn't know what Brahmin culture is like, because they were on the Zoom only studying, not knowing Brahmin culture. And you could see the difference between those who go, may not be every morning, but those who properly go to the center and in the company of Brahmins, or how to eat Brahma Bhojan, how to appreciate, give drishti. I mean, a lot of things were missing. And I was telling the teacher, don't be just happy and keep saying we have 30 students on Zoom. It's all right, they will listen to knowledge. How many follow properly, Murli? How many follow disciplines? How many follow Baba's principles? I mean, all that is something very important, which can only happen if you really come to the center and you learn from all that. So if you really want to be a Baba's worthy child and a Pakka Brahmin, it is important to go to listen to Murli, even if instrument has to read Murli twice, right? Maybe morning, and some can come at 10 o'clock if teacher is not working. That means we offer some different timings also, especially for mothers to come.
Right. Didi, we were talking about following, and I was thinking about Sunday's Murli. It was so deep, and I was reading and rereading, and one of the things that really stood out to me was Baba was saying about you have to follow the way Brahma Baba did service and the way Brahma Baba had remembrance. I wanted to ask you, when you hear that, what changes are happening in you? When you heard Sunday's Murli, what awareness shift happened? What changes happened?
When we were with Brahma Baba, because whatever we saw was action, and it's not only speaking, giving lectures, keep telling us what to do. Baba never told me anything to do. It was just morning Murli. Then we had our timetable. But what Baba did and how we should follow, I think that has stayed with us a lot, in the sense of, someone was telling me there are some Baba's children, they have sanskar of offering themselves for service. I have time, maybe I can do this. Can I help in this? But there are some, they given duty, they do it, but they never will offer themselves, right? So I'm just giving examples. So this sanskar, that how Brahma Baba participated in every karma yoga. Today was something I was listening was that, I don't know how many of you know that they have no, Amavasya and Purnamasi, right? Purnima. They were two sisters. It's a long story. Someone sent, and I really enjoyed that. One was like, she will always help, in the kitchen, anywhere she will go, she would like to help. But other one didn't. But then, anyway, so Purnima was like always available to do something. And she has lot of contentment. Her bandara was full. Even she was poor comparative to other one, because other one was like, I am a queen, I don't want to do anything. So I realized that with your body also, seva is very important. Whatever way, you cannot do heavy, you can do light. But then I realized that at least for me, looking at Brahma Baba sitting and cleaning grains with children, or rolling papad, or wherever you see him. One time they were digging well and water was not visible. So one time we all were there, and we saw Brahma Baba going down on the stairs. Everyone starts saying, "Oh, Baba, you cannot do that." He said, "No, I had to go. I had to see why water is not coming." What I'm saying, that he did everything of yagya, because that is where they call them sacrifice of bones, goes in the yagya, Dadichi Rishi. So I think that looking at Brahma Baba, we have to be normal. Not only I can do this, I will only do this, or we are very selective in what I want to do, but it should not be like that. Follow Baba means do everything yagya to sustain the yagya in whatever way, right? That's something very important. So I'm just reminded, and I cannot do it physically, but mentally I'm very involved. And whatever way I can help, I cooperate. So I'm just giving example that follow Brahma Baba in every act is something what we are reminded of.
Right, right. So Didi, last Sunday, Baba was giving these two steps. One was obedience and one was renunciation. And this Sunday, he said, say Haji all the time. Brahma Baba always said Haji. That was the third step. And the fourth step was complete faithfulness. So out of the four, what do you think should be first? Like,
Baba
how
said
do we
it.
start following Brahma Baba?
Baba said 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? He gave already number. I don't have to say which one is first one, right?
So
what is
obedience is the first one.
Okay, let me see who remember. What is the first one? Huh? Yeah, all renunciate. Because renunciation is not, I only wear white, I'm at center, I left this or left home or left. No. Renunciation is something very deep, where you don't have any desire. Even for service, you have a pure wish, but not sometimes, oh, I wish I could do this service. No. Whatever service Baba will give me, whatever way Baba will make me nimit, I will do that service. That bhavana into service. So all renunciate, and then what second step? Huh? Obedient. So obedient and be available, Ji Hazir. They both are connected. Right? Sometimes Baba used to take our test. Like I'm very busy in doing something. Oh, Baba is calling you. And let me finish and then I will go. Right? I can't leave it like this. After 10 minutes when I go, Baba won't look at me. I said, but you call me, no? Oh, I said, Baba said that time is gone. So sometimes he used to say that kal means death and the time, right? That when there is time for soul to leave body, you're not given even 1 minute. This is the moment soul goes, soul goes. You can pray, you can do anything. They say nobody can delay. and tell Carl, just wait for 10 minutes, right? So did you saw my order as Carl is calling you? So I said, no, because I thought Baba is calling, but Baba is the one, no? But also importance of that moment. It's not because one time we had some kind of delivery and I was alone at a Vyakti Bhavan. So I wanted someone's help because it was outside and it could rain and spoil. So I called one soul, oh, I am with Baba's room. I don't think I can come. Then I said, let me call second one. Well, I'm doing something, but I can drop it and come and help. Whom will you like? Whom will you trust? Hmm? Because if you are in Baba's room and it's something urgent and you are called, you won't go. You will say, oh, I am meditating, I am with Baba. But Baba will also tell you, go and help. So this happens every day. We experience that some are ji hazir. And Baba also tells them when they need Baba, it's when we need Baba. But when Baba needs me or I need Baba, Baba will say, ji hazir, I am present. Because I was present, Baba is present. It's a very important thing. And what is fourth one? Hmm? Faithful. Faithful. So you are asking which one is first? I will say first is first, second, third, fourth. I won't change it because this is all Baba numbered and said first, second, third, fourth, right?
Right.
So we have to go deeper into everything and then bring that newness in us also.
So Didi, out of Sunday's Murli, what was it that touched you the most?
Receiving depends on our power. Even Baba is helping, but how to receive that help, Baba is giving me power, but how to receive that? So I think we have to not only, sometimes say, I don't feel I am being helped. Maybe I'm not taking help, So I was thinking if every Baba's child work on themselves in such a way, like one time Baba said, you give very good food, butter, this, but the person's ability to eat and digest all that, to change it into the energy is not there. Even if you feed that, it won't work. So Baba is available. Baba gives good intellect, power to discern, power to everything you can be very clear about from Baba. But we don't take because we have our own way of thinking, our own habit. But if we change it and try to receive full help from Baba and use all the blessings, I think that's something important.
That was one of the things I wanted to ask you, Didi, because Baba said, I'm giving equally, I'm not giving special tuition to anyone. You're imbibing and sustenance is also there, but you're not practically using it at the right time. And I wanted to ask you to tell us more about what is this. So is it we are not able to use practically because what you just said, that we have our own way of thinking and we're not thinking like Baba? What other things what is preventing us from using these practically?
There are a lot of things, but I gave the last one about the time. If I need to tolerate something, right? And at that time, I keep saying, Baba, please help me. Can I use power of tolerance? And what I couldn't, Baba will help. See, Karan Karamanhar also doesn't mean let him do. I will do where I cannot reach or I couldn't make it, Baba will help. We should never think that Baba has to do. You have to do, you have to use power. If not power, then use blessing. And then Baba will help, But some, I think they start calling out very quickly. So Baba just say, no, you haven't done your work yet. You haven't even used the power to face or something. You do it, then I will also help you. Isn't it? It's not that God will make us like dependent. Every time, say, oh, Baba, please. Baba will say, you do it. I will help. And that also you don't need to remind me. I will help you.
Right.
No, Baba sometimes says, they keep reminding me, Baba, you have to do this. Yes, why not? Baba will do, So internally, do it, use power. Remember, Baba, he will help. Right?
Mm,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, more
Okay.
again next time.
Sure, Didi. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.
Okay, thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. So before we move forward, I would like to inform you and also need help from everyone is that one of the angel in Avyakti Parivar, he was consistent since beginning of Avyakti Parivar, and because of his health issues, now is the condition that he is almost becoming Farishta, angel, and it's the last stage. So would like everyone to send your good wishes for the soul. He used to be in Avyakti Parivar every evening in camera also. So he's a very, very special soul. He went to center every single day. He was a very good student. Every time he used to sit on first row. No more, never missed Murli at the center. Lot of seva in the Bhandara, even in Peace Village. He was very much present and he did a lot of seva. So, of course, he is moving towards new part. And in his journey, we all together send our good wishes. So let's spend 2 minutes in silence and send vibrations and good wishes to him. He is Jadov Bhai. He is from Toronto, Canada. So let's send good wishes from our heart. Avyakti journey of Murlis from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
Avyakt Murli, 13th of March, 1971. In order to become victorious, the powers to accumulate and to overcome are necessary. Today, Baba has especially been called for those who are in a bhakti. Baba is seeing what those who are in the bhakti have imbibed. Today, Baba is especially seeing the dharana of two things through their corporeal image. Baba is seeing to what extent each of you has imbibed two particular powers according to your capacity. What two powers is Baba saying? One is the power to accumulate, and the other is the power to overcome. The power to accumulate is very essential. So you have to accumulate in the intellect the dharana that you have been given in this bhakti. And by keeping it in the intellect, you will be able to attract people. Therefore, both powers of accumulating and overcoming are essential. Have you imbibed both these powers? If there is anything lacking in either of the two, you cannot be constantly victorious. To the extent that someone has the power to accumulate, accordingly, he has the power to overcome. You have come to this bhatti to imbibe both these powers. So have you become embodiments of power? What blessings have you received from the bhatti? On the path of devotion, people give blessings. May you have children, may you be wealthy. However, what main blessing did you receive from this bhatti? Did you just become a teacher or also a master bestower of blessings? One blessing you received was to be constantly full of power. And the second blessing was to remain constantly in the avyakt, stable stage. Both those things are merged in these two blessings. You must attain both these blessings, become prosperous through them, and return home to show your practical proof. Do not think that you're just returning to your home or to your own place, but you must think that you're going onto the stage of the world in order to put the blessings you have received into a practical form. What main aspects do actors pay attention to whilst they're on the stage? Attention and accuracy. They remember both these things. In the same way, when you are going to reveal Bap-Dada by going to act on the stage, you must remember both these things. You must pay attention at every second to every thought. And you must be accurate. Otherwise, you will not be able to play the elevated part of revealing Bap-Dada. So do you now understand why you are going? You're going to play the part of revealing Bap-Dada. You must go from here with this aim. Whatever action you perform, first of all, check whether Bap-Dada will be revealed through that action. Do not think that you must just reveal him through your words, but you must reveal Baba at every moment through every action. To be continued. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.